Hello and welcome to my channel Spiritual Nomad. This is a reading for the sign of Cancer for April 2020. This is an entertainment channel, and if your reading is not resonating with you, this is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. Perhaps look at your moon or rising signs, or check out one of the many other brilliant tarot readers that you can find on YouTube. Please do not try and make things fit that do not fit in your life. Is not a good recipe. So I'm just going to do a few more shuffles. I'm using just the traditional Rider-Waite deck today. I'm just keeping it very simple, and I'm using it uprights. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Lovely. Okay, so off to a grand start. So I feel that you were single for a long time, and you, to whom I'm reading to now, you found love, and there's definitely, yeah, so you were very comfortable and you're in a good romantic situation at the moment, and very much, yeah, so we have the Empress here, who's either you or the person you're in love with. So if it's the person you're in love with, it's like you've met, the romance that you've begun. I think you really are seeing this as your potential future. If you're younger, maybe this is your future wife, husband, bearer of, you're going to have children with this person, or you hope to have children with this person. If this is a second time around for you, perhaps this is somebody that comes to the table with children, and but you see that you could potentially form the families together with this. I feel you came into this relationship from a place where you were really comfortably, happily single. You were in a good place to come into this. You'd worked through what you needed to before this happened, and if you haven't met somebody, then I feel that you're going to meet someone. I mean, even in this situation where we can't get out, there's still many ways in this more modern world that you can connect with people and meet people, and perhaps from the strangest places, and sometimes when you are in a situation where you just sit and think perhaps a friendship is going to grow into something, but irrespective of whether it's you've already met this love or you're going to shortly meet this love, the suggestion is very much that you are in the perfect place right now to do that. You've got your shit together, basically, Cancer. You've got your emotional head on in the correct way. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you've done some work here. You're strong. You're achieving. You're in a good place. You have a lot to offer right now, Cancer, and I feel that's you've got there. Not necessarily this might have been a long road to get here, but you're here. If you're in any doubt, or if you're feeling like, hey, I'm not in this, I'm not. It's like you're so close to being there that this is all I'm seeing, is that you're in a definite place of victory. Right now you're in a situation where you can make things happen. You're strong, you're resourceful, you're an achiever, and you have a lot to give. If this doesn't feel like you, then this person that's coming into your life, or is coming to your life, or a relationship that maybe you're taking a notch up. If you've decided to recently move in with somebody, or you're deciding now perhaps that's a way forward, or maybe you should get married, then it's very much looking like that person has got a lot to offer you, if it's not the other way around. So let's see what else we have. Yeah, so there have been, so potentially there has been something in your past that you did have to work through, or something that they've had to work through. So but again, you know, it's very much, I think maybe this is them. I think you're predominantly you're coming from a very strong grounded background, and this love interest, be it pre-existing or coming into your life, they may have worked through, they may have had heartbreak in the past, so perhaps they're coming from a marriage or a long-standing relationship that they've worked through. It could be that you've waited on this person and now this is coming to fruition now, and you've been very patient and you've stood your ground, waited for it, and you've held up your offer to them. When you're ready, I'm here. And now this person's very much coming forward to you. They're offering both passion and romance for you. So so there's emotion and passion. A lot of people see the Knight of Wands as just a player card, but when he's positioned next to the Knight of Cups, he's definitely, she may be very passionate and very physical towards you, and maybe things are, you know, the honeymoon period is definitely in full swing, but there is emotions attached to that as well. That's not just a physical for them or for you. Yeah, okay, so you will have to, so maybe once you're through the honeymoon period or through this particular stage, there's going to be, in the practical sense of things, there is going to be balance, there are choices to be made, and there is going to be a waiting for something to come in or something to change. So, I mean, if you're at a distance from this person, it could literally just be that you are, perhaps you're having very passionate communications at the moment, but you're actually not physically able to see each other, and this is something that's coming. Perhaps there's decisions to be made. You know, that could be as simple as, are we going to live? If you're moving in together, we're going to move into yours. We're going to move into yours, or are we going to sell both, or move on from both and start something fresh? But it definitely shows there's very much give and take. There's balance. This is going to be a situation of balance. If this really isn't a love reading for you, then as I often state, it's you know, you can have love and passion for many aspects of your life. So you just place it where it fits for you there. But if it really isn't fitting, then just move on. Don't try and make a situation fit. If you're just like, this makes no sense, then it's not the reading for you. Okay, let's pull just one last card. Okay, perfect. There we go. So that's the Ace of Wands there. So I feel it's either this is a new love, but it's not necessarily somebody that you've just met, and this may have been a love impending, waiting. Distance could have kept you apart. The fact that people may have been involved with other people, I don't see in a two-timing kind of third-party situation kind of way. I see more in a settling affairs with previous relationships. Working through maybe just the heartbreak from previous relationships, but there's been one party's been very patiently waiting for the other party to heal or be ready to form this connection, and it could be at the very moment that you're forming this connection that you could be separated, and that you have to wait for that situation to change, or just that you can't, maybe you're together but unable to put plans in action for the time being. But this is very much going to be, it's not just going to be passionate love fling. I see progress in the future. I see this being something that has the potential to grow. Obviously, you've always got to, you know, work at things. But this has the potential to be something quite special, and at the moment it's definitely something that's very loving and very passionate. Whether you're physically together or whether this is passionate communications. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I don't think there's anything more to say for the time being. Good luck with it and enjoy it, and I'll see you soon.